Okay, and we are good to go. I'm just going to do a quick shout out on Twitter. Alright, so also we're going to be turning down the volume here because it's much louder than I thought it was going to be. Actually, not sure what's causing that particular sound effect. That's so lovely. Some sort of horrible torch over there. Oh, it's the burning wood. It can't be controlled apparently because this is alpha. So, this is Warlords of Draenor Alpha. I'll just talk a little bit louder because there's a giant fire over there, which apparently can't be turned down in the volume options for one reason or another. Like, I actually have the master volume off right now. So anyway, we're gonna have to move away from here quickly. Okay, that's really funky. Warlords of Draenor, World of Warcraft, Alpha, and there's a giant fire. We are taking this quest, and then I'm talking over here. Yes, that's much better. So as you can see, Alpha is a very buggy place. So as the story goes, we have just taken a ship and we have escaped Shadow Moon Valley on ship and ended up in Frostfire Ridge. And now we have to work with Durotan to establish a foothold in Draenor. That appears to be another sound effect, which in Alpha cannot be controlled with the volume settings, and I apologize for that. Hello, Night Roar. Okay, so now we just ride with Durotan, or rather, I guess I'm going to be on my giant mech. One of the neat new features going on right now is that you can actually use any of your flying mounts and all of that stuff here, even though you can't fly with them. So we're at least not without our really cool mounts just because we're in Draenor. So what we're going to be doing is setting up the garrison, and as you probably know, garrisons are a major part of Warlords of Draenor, and the entire leveling experience and the endgame experience and everything, and actually from what I've done of them so far in the alpha, they're really cool. More noise. Yeah, but apparently we're the commander at this point, which is pretty awesome to finally have our character be respected as something more than just a random adventure. I approve. And we has a goblin. Orgrimmar, the impenetrable fortress. Wasn't it recently sacked? Yeah, okay, one little sacking.
Use your help, kid.
Also, the actual gear that you get immediately is relatively low power. So if you've done things in the end game of loud again, I apologize for that. If you've done things in the end of Pandaria, then your gear is actually going to carry you a really long way into this expansion. The capes in particular might be able to last until level 100, so it's really worth getting that legendary cape still, even if you haven't yet. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about no flying. Actually, just after doing a little bit of the content here, just running around for fun, I understand why they did it, and it's awesome. So we just run around here, and we plant flags, which I suppose tells the grunts to come and chop stuff down. What I just actually noticed, which was really interesting, is this little guy over here, he just ran up, and he clicked on this flag, and he seems to have gotten quest credit for that, and then I ran up and I did it and got my quest credit, and only one of us saw the tree stand fall over. So it looks like they have some new phasing technology that's making questing in high pop areas a lot better. Because if there's less competition to just run to that node, you're not, you know, just CCing a mob and trying to grab it and stuff like that. Ah, my mouse is currently disabled. I'm gonna fix that. Because, yeah, he just grabbed this flag, and it looks like I can too. Awesome.
I can do that.
Hello, shooty girl. Alright, so we need to grab one more flag, and then just a bunch of the groundlings. So, level 100 isn't available yet, and I've heard that you can still get the talents in alpha right now at some sort of level. I'm level 92 right now because I was grinding, because I heard it was level 92. That apparently did not grant me access to those talents, but I'm very excited to test those out and figure out which is going to be the best one, because they're pretty interesting talents for DPS. This one's an AoE kind of like throw an axe thing. This one is going to be readiness, which is interesting because readiness is, of course, getting removed from the game, but it's going to reduce the cooldown of abilities, and then this is going to make your attacks into fire attacks. So, really, really interesting stuff. And of course, protection warriors are getting their 4th spec. So that's, or, you know, they're getting the DPS spec. And I do apologize again about random volume spikes in certain things right now. It would appear that alpha is a little bit bugged in the way of sound effects at the moment, and they don't seem to actually be controllable for volume. The rocket boost, nitro boost on the belt got nerfed. It's much slower, but it now lasts 2 seconds longer. It's the same as a swiftness potion. Yeah, and there's stuff like this in alpha too, like the Rolkster. Spawning is incomplete here, brother! Sometimes I really don't know. But you know, I've done game developing myself, and I end up putting ridiculous, silly things into it during the development phases, so I guess I can understand. So that quest is complete. There's a great new interface here, and another really nifty thing is I move my cursor off the map, and then we move. Whole map turns transparent, which means you can actually keep your map open a ton more when you're questing, which is a great improvement. And then when you stop moving it, it goes away again. If you put your mouse back on, it'll pop back. It's really good.
Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
Loud quest clears. Den of Skog. I think on the way to Skog, we can go ahead and kill the last 2 of these groundlings. I've transferred over my character from the live servers, and he has a significant amount of endgame gear. So the early questing so far hasn't been very hard whatsoever, but I am curious if they're going to be buffing these enemies to begin with, because so far they're really, really easy to kill. And now let's go get the boss. He has a shockwave attack, but if you're not behind it, if you're behind him, he can't hit you with it. And that was easy enough. And now both these quests are ready for turn-in, which they actually now say ready for turn-in on them, which is kind of nifty. Another minor change that isn't really that well documented, but kind of awesome.
Hey there, just passing through?
Sorry about the minor video blip there. Should be back now. If it's not, please let me know. Okay, it's time for the main event. We've got the materials, we've got the manpower, we've got another thing that starts with M. Let's build this thing. Okay, this is very exciting, actually. So now we get to build the garrison, which is simply ask him to build the garrison. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of interesting video that is put here in the live version, but currently this is it. Poof! Garrison! Discovered. %ends garrison. I like that little touch in the font going on there, because it does actually display your name up here, but apparently the chat code doesn't work so well.
I sure could use your help, kid.
And I unfortunately seem to have stopped being able to see chat on my little browser down here.
Hey there, just passing through? Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
But anyway, let's continue. Okay, so we need peons, building materials, and a plan. Also, there's more really loud fire here. Yeah, this really loud fire is making things a little complicated. I'm sorry about that. Yikes. Alpha testing is funny. It's a blueprint. Oh, now I can see the chat, though, after rearranging things slightly. Oh, hi, Wow Martian. Never actually say her name. Wow Martian. Ah, fire! Fire is loud! I'm gonna talk to these people and then I'm gonna leave because this is loud. Oh, it's the architect table. Check this out. This is awesome. So I can actually drag and drop my barracks, like, anywhere. Well, I guess only one place right now. Whoa! Are we building? Oh, cost 50 resources, so I don't have enough resources yet. So I guess the goal is to get enough resources and then go build them. Yeah, there definitely is a lot of weird phasing bugs. Ah! I'm listening too, because you're talking so loud! I love Alpha. I was in Cataclysm Family and Friends Alpha, and that was a total blast. This one has not disappointed on the crazy bug level. Okay, so we've done that quest. Let's turn this in. Martian! Okay, Martian. Thank you. I will remember that. Wow, Martian. I do console games. I do plenty of console games, Shooty Girl. But, one sec, sorry. I do plenty of console games, but I am primarily a handheld and PC gamer. Okay, so I believe we have enough resources now. Or why does it actually take time to build? It's not like an RTS. I wonder like what the point of that is. Also wonder if I can move it. Don't seem to be able to move that right now. But now I have a barracks outside, in theory. Let's see. To the barracks. Finalize garrison building plot. Oh, so you get to see what it looks like in the actual world, I think, before you commit? That's pretty cool. Oh, you get a little celebration when it builds things. That's cool. Really loud! Okay, let's head over here. Oh yeah, I was hearing that about the Destiny game, that it kind of looks a little bit MMO-ish. It's interesting. But currently, I'm just extremely excited about all of this. So, rescue mission. Okay, I think it's time now to get out into the big world. That's a funny name story, wow, Martian. I like that. I like that. Oh, these gates have no texture. That looks awesome. I almost wish they would stay like this. I'm getting a screen cap of that. Epic. Yeah, Zadok is the result of a typo on my Ocarina of Time file, then the name ended up sticking. It was supposed to obviously be, you know, Zach, and then I added the D in there because I was a kid, and I ended up liking it, so it stayed. How can these torches be so loud? I love Alpha. Call to arms. Calls upon the forces of a garrison to assault an area. Ranged forces will bombard the area for 15 seconds. That's cool. And call in, like, the artillery. Artillery. There we go. Words. Ah! I didn't really sleep last night, so if I'm coming off as a little bit disorganized ever, that would be why. My flight back to California, back from Colorado, where I was for family, we missed it, and then had to be driving for about 17 hours by car. So that was a thrill. There also seems to be another bug in Alpha right now where everything will simultaneously freeze. So everything freezes, and then it breaks out into like that little victory noise that you just heard, that little fanfare, and then it all unfreezes. I'm kind of confused what's causing it. It might actually be an actual fixture in the game, like people are actually doing something that's causing a bug. It's interesting. Let's head this way. Yeah, screenshots are saving again. They were not saving before, but they are saving now, which is pretty awesome. Wow, Martin. I'm glad that they changed those little things. Still a good idea to keep a backup, though, of anything that you actually want, because you never know if it's going to disappear on you. Dredge boat salvage. So I guess this is underneath or in the water or something. Oh, right here. Warriors feel really weird now without Enrage on the Berserker Rage. It feels way more like important when you do get that Enrage off of your Bloodthirst, but at the same time I'm still even hitting it like reflexively. I almost might want to move it. Oh, and yes, Night Roar, it was a wonderful trip. I enjoyed the time with family and it was fun. Learned how to bike again, which was awesome, because I'd forgotten to do that. Okay, all ready for turn-in. There also seems to be a rare over here, so I'm going to try to fight it. Not sure if he's down below, though, or higher up, or what. Here he is. This'll be easy. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. I actually finished that with like more HP than I started, it feels like. Okay, let's go kill Groog. So far, I'm really enjoying the questing right now. The entire world really, I know it's sort of like the meme, but it really does feel very savage. It feels really big, it feels really interesting, and it's like, you're on a ground mount, which is so much more fun, because I was honestly getting really sick of flying mounts. And this content, which I think a lot of people don't understand this, or might be worried about it because they haven't played it yet, but this content, from what I've played, it's designed with ground mounts in mind, but it's not designed to be boring. So it's three-dimensional content. Like if you look at this, I'm going up and down and all around places. There's huge hills, there's valleys, there's pillars to climb and all of that. But you're restricted to the ground mount plane, but you're still going on 3 dimensions, and because of that, everything feels a lot more adventurous, really. I really like it so far. So this little dot says that this is where I was meant to go. Oh, hello, livestream mod. Is that what I'm supposed to call you? Just livestream mod? Ow. I fell. There we go. There's our boss. He doesn't look too scary at all. Take him on with low health. Alright, we got a bunch of quests ready for turn-in. Okay, so Olin Umberhide is on the other side of my garrison, and probably worth just heading over that way first to snag that quest clear, and then return to the garrison. Yes, well, Martin just reminded me about the wonderful garrison hat because of that great video he made. I'm gonna have to look for this. I think if I recall from the video, it's right over here by this tower. Just right over here for 1 copper. Or rather, you recruit him for a copper. Yeah, there he is. Awesome. Strange face coin, very shiny. Maybe me come visit sometime. So, one other thing I will say is that thus far I have barely noticed the effects of the item squish. I mean, we're closer back to like Cataclysm, Cataclysm, Wrathish kind of levels. It's hard to really pinpoint it down. Because our health bar is effectively doubled for the levels of damages that we're doing, which in the end makes everything feel a lot more natural and a lot better. So it doesn't really feel like there's been a huge change from the item squish, which is a very good thing. Especially because the majority of complexity in numerical equations comes from health bars, even more sometimes than damage done, so having the health bars maintains a lot of the complexity that we've gained over the years mathematically. It's a really, really good thing, and I'm really glad they decided to do that. Got more lag music going on. Ah! What the heck was that? What the heck? Okay, I don't know what that is, but that scared the heck out of me. Alpha is a frightening place. This game is, frightening in Alpha always. Wow. Night Roar, that is wonderful that you can down a pizza that fast. Pizzas are wonderful things. Is something attacking me? Oh, it is. There we go. Yeah, the Hulkster seems pretty frightening. Probably is his fault. Okay, so we need to go up here. Let's see how to get there. Looks like there's a path this way. See, that's why I like not having flying mounts. You can have interesting little experiences like that, being, how do I get up this mountain? It's not just fly up the mountain, you know? It's so much better this way. Ooh, also there's a rare. Right over there. I think I'm gonna see if we can get the rare. I should be able to Goblin Glider down to it fairly easily and chase it down. Oh, that's on cooldown. I almost jumped off a cliff. That's really good I noticed it was on cooldown. I'll jump off the cliff anyway. Here we go. Got this, got this. Yeah, he's fine. Down and out. Ooh, is this an ice sword? So, Cold Tusk can drop Cold Tusk, which appears to be a really cool looking ice sword. Actually, this is nice. I like this. So we've got Hailstorm and we've got Cold Tusk, which together actually look pretty cool. You can make a really icy, awesome set. I might have to try to do that. Awesome. Now, where were we? I believe we were going up ahead here. Oh yes, thanks Volatry. We've learned that loud noises scare Zack. Boar's gonna attack from behind against me. Oh, and in what is perhaps my favorite change of the alpha patch notes thus far, Dragon Roar has been modified so that it no longer deals reduced damage when hitting multiple targets, which means that it is now a fully viable alternative to Stormbolt, and we're going to see it get used a lot more again. At least that's my expectation off of that change, because the primary reason that Dragon Roar was so much worse than Stormbolt was simply because Stormbolt was single target, Dragon Roar was multi-target, and had the damage reduced when it hit multiple targets at once. Let's set up here now. Oh, he's in the cave is where he is. These things just keep attacking me, and all they're doing is healing me, basically, with Victory Rush. It's wonderful. Okay, so that quest is also cleared. And so, if I jump down into the trench, we can find the frozen plant matter for that other quest that I just grabbed, and head back to the garrison. Aw, and it uses the old Frostbloom icon. That's cool. I loved Wrath. Wrath was a really fun expansion. Just a couple more of these to grab. Very small aggro radius right now on these enemies, which are apparently supposed to be aggressive. Like, do they even attack? There we go. They attack and then they die very quickly. Alright, all of those quests though are in fact clear, so it's time to get back to the garrison. Wonder, I guess Gorgond is open for testing now too. That's interesting. Or at least I have the level 92 quest, I'm not sure. So this is going to be very loud, is what I'm thinking, once I turn them all in at once. That'll be amusing. Fire! So much fire! Okay, time to start turning in quests. Here we go. It's so loud out of nowhere. Okay, that was very special. I'm going to throw out a really quick tweet onto Twitter. Okay. Thank you for the wait there. Let's move out. Or wait, no, we actually go to the command table first, don't we? So the command table is right here, and this is where we, I guess, get to deploy our followers like you're deploying a troop. So this is actually really cool. Ah, it's a quest, see? Follower quest. So he has Taunt and Planesrunner. Huh. I guess Tauren's got Planesrunner somehow, even if it's on a follower. It's kind of funny. And you can grab him, and it does the drowning emote. That's wonderful, because we're like grabbing him and running him around. That's hilarious. Oh, start mission. It's right down here. It seems to overlap the action bars right now if you have those buttons showing, so that's a little interesting. A little off. Loud. Okay. Build your barracks. I have that for turn in. Oh, he's outside now. There we go. I have to grab this one too for all the noise. Wow. I'm loving that quest bug, though. It's like, real accomplishment! This is a big deal! So, real quick, I'd just like to add that Rhylacs are some of the coolest new creatures ever, and I love them. So you can get a really good view of the area from the air. Even though it's not flown on the air, it sure does look pretty awesome from the air. I don't have my graphics on high right now either. I have them relatively low settings so that we can stream really well. So we have to... As I was saying, it seems we have to get ogres out of their stronghold. Which, again, this is the exact kind of quest that feels awesome without flying mounts. Like, it's just, it's perfect. And frost hoofs are like the new Kodo, apparently. Look at this. It's a Kodo, but not a Kodo. Wow, we're joining their pack. That's pretty cool. And it's Duratan. I actually like the little quest dots on the mini-map. It's pretty nice. Oh, we're actually gonna have to go outside, I think, of this circle. Hey look! No mount! I'm just running really fast. There we go. Oh, alpha graphical bugs. You're so amusing. Oh, well, thank you, Umbrella Corporations. I'm really, really glad that you enjoyed seeing me on King of the Nerds. It was such a great show. I'm so glad there's another season. There's still time, by the way, to apply if you apply quickly. I haven't heard of a cutoff date yet, but if you are interested in trying to be on King of the Nerds Season 3, I would highly recommend emailing King of the Nerds Casting absolutely as soon as possible. Again, there is no actual cutout date. I have no information on that. But if you are interested, I would recommend doing it completely just as soon as possible. It's the same Warhorn from the Frost Giants, isn't it? Yeah, the same as the Frost Giants in Northrend. That's really funny. There is the art. You know, wow, Martian, there isn't actually a cutoff for King of the Nerds age-wise. If you're, like, awesome and older, there's still, like, you know, a shot to get on. There's no actual technical cutoff. Yeah, Shooty Girl, it's a really, really addicting game, and I'm very, very positively surprised and happy by how awesome this alpha feels. It just feels really, really good so far, so I'm very, very happy about it. I think this is supposed to be the Shaman Stone, but I don't understand how to receive its blessing. It's not really anything to click on. supposed to like get initiated into their clan and click that, but maybe it's up above because it's not outside, or maybe it's just bugged altogether. Could just be bugged. Oh, it's over here. Look, Frost Wolf Shaman Stone, so it's inside here. Huh, Pool of Visions. Fucking Thunder Bluff.
Speak, friend. Go forth to victory.
Not sure where this stone is, though. The sacrifice. It's a lot of fun. It's not really a sacrifice. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go up to this quest, because I don't know if this quest is functioning or if I'm just missing it, but we're gonna move. We can exit this way. Oh, well, Martien says the stone is further back than the one that you went to. I'll have to check it out later then, or I don't know, maybe I can do it right now. Yeah, I'm not sure where it was. I'm just gonna go to this one. I'm sure there was a follow-up quest I'm not getting, but I'm just gonna continue for now. Am I, like, supposed to talk to someone before I do that mounting up? Because I feel like I'm doing something wrong, because that's really far away. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump back down here to find that quest, the stone. Oh, I actually do have highlights off right now because I thought the highlights were kind of ugly. I don't actually even know where the highlights are supposed to be. So it's not up here. This is kind of tricky to track down, because does he actually like say where it is? Yeah. I wish, you know, I do like quest tracking. I'm glad that we have quest tracking in World of Warcraft now and that it's getting better and better. But the lack of quest text, so you can actually solve things without using quest text, or quest, you know. I'd like to be able to read my quest to know where I'm supposed to go. It looks like this is it. Oh, yeah, I got a whole blessing. That's a good thing that I came back here. Except the blessing seems to have immediately gone away. Hello, Navoxtriar? I really can't say your name. Hi, Navo! That's the best I can do. Navox. Ah, there we go. I like that. Navox. That works too. Okay. It's the CTR at the end of it. Ah, convert to raid. Oh, okay. See, now it makes sense. If there was an underscore in there or something, though, then I would have gotten it. That CTR totally threw me off. Yeah, Shooty Girl. I always try to pronounce everyone's names because I want to be able to interact with people. One of the reasons I love streaming so much is that I get to talk to everyone, and I get to talk to you guys. It's really fun for me. That's why it's always really important for me to make sure that I have a chat going. I have it down on my phone right now. When it bugs out, I always try to fix it as soon as possible because I really like being able to interact with everyone. But saying some of those names is a little tricky. Okay, here we are.
Loktar, go with honor.
Okay. Wow. I actually like command forces. This is so cool. I am loving this. This is wonderful. I mean, like, back in Cataclysm, we really did get recognized as being a hero at many times by NPCs and stuff, but I love to just be straight up called a commander. It's like, it's about frickin' time. I mean, our characters have fought the Lich King, they've fought, you know, Illidan, they've done all this stuff. About time we're actually, like, seen as veterans in the Horde a little bit more. Yeah, Navo, I'm not streaming on my phone or anything. My phone's just on for chat purposes right now. Because I don't actually have a second monitor, I really need to get one. Mysterious Flask. We've overrun the ruins. And defeated the counterattack. Cool. Yeah, I don't have an iPad, so. I kind of like what this quest just did here. That was really interesting. So it showed me each of the individual steps one at a time, so it was like a surprise when I actually had to do things. And it's like, oh, the boar came and attacked. But instead of like it telling me the boar was going to attack and that was one of the things I had to kill, it just popped up and then updated the quest, which was... I really like that. Whoa! Loud. Now it's back to being super quiet. Loktar Ogar! Okay, this feels pretty epic right about now. I'm dodging like catapults, running in here. This is awesome. It's an actual war. This is great. so used to being able to heroic throw though in combat. Keep hitting it and then being like, oh wait. Can I just fight all of these, or is Thrall going to do it? Because I want to fight all of them. Yeah, Thrall. Bah. That looks really cool, though! Thrall is like a total troll and just threw everyone off the bridge, just like in all the battlegrounds. And we are good to go ahead and talk to Durtan. Awesome. Yeah, Night Roar, it's alpha, so usually the volume doesn't screw up like crazy, but alpha seems to be having significant issues with volume right now. But you know, like the Adventure Quest World's alpha testing, I don't know if you were around for that. That was some of the most amusing alpha testing I've ever taken part in, because there was just like everything wrong with it. It was so crazy and so broken. Okay. Frostwolf oil. So we're grabbing the oil, and then we're going to rejoin everyone at the Citadel's entrance. Currently in alpha, by the way, there's these sacks of resources that keep dropping that contain ridiculous quantities. I assume it's just to get you to level things fast and try out professions on alpha. Thanks for coming, Shooty Girl. And have a safe train ride home. Yeah, I started Adventure Quest games so long ago that I knew about all the alphas, starting with Dragon Fable, and I was in them all. So, because I started back in 2004 in those games. Chance on hit to inflict 700, 800-ish damage on hit, which at first I'm looking at like, that's so little, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah, item squish. The item squish does not interfere with your ability to like play the game or enjoy the game or be like, yeah, big number, that was great. But it does interfere with like, it's going to take time to readjust and relearn what big numbers actually are. Okay, so we got all the oil, just gotta leave. Fight our way out. Actually, we go back inside, apparently. That's all glitchy. Okay. Now they have the frost oil, and that's crazy. Let's leave now. Before things blow up. Burned everything out. It was cool. And we meet the forces back over here.
Strength and honor.
Yeah, item squish not affecting or not even being noticed was actually one of my most pleasant surprises when I turned on the alpha, because, you know, having around, we're going to end up with 100,000 something health, which is like a solid number that's similar to, like, you know, some Cataclysm numbers, and it's going to feel familiar, because Cataclysm was definitely where I had a lot of my biggest achievements in World of Warcraft, so I don't mind going back to those levels of numbers. It's actually kind of nice. Break down the barricade. I love these quests that just update, like, part by part, because you don't get the entire thing spoiled. It's great. At the moment, Wow Martian, no, I will not be attending BlizzCon this year. One sec, really loud noise again. At the moment, no, I will not be attending BlizzCon this year. I'd love to go to a future BlizzCon, but I didn't get tickets to this one, so I won't be going. Oh, I'm supposed to fight him. This won't take long. Yeah, it did like one full rotation and then he dies. The weird thing is when I transferred my character over, he appeared in this citadel, and it was already taken, and I guess I'm taking it again. Oh, this is cool. Now we're going into the citadel, because we've taken the outside of the citadel. Now we have to take the inside of the citadel. This is awesome. More lag music. Okay, head in here. So, while I do miss the stun on charge, like, greatly, I do like that it now has a really cool root effect that, like, the actual graphic of it is really awesome looking, because it, like, tears the earth underneath their feet. It's really cool, actually. So it's like fiery charge, and then it's earth. You see screenshot of the game? Did it freeze up on you? Okay. Killed 2 more ogres, and we gotta run around and arm slaves. Okay, so killed all the ogres that we need to kill. And we should be able to just arm this last slave over here, and then this quest complete. Okay, turn it in at Duratan, who's already in the fortress. Ah, I did 11k there. That felt nice. Yeah, I think definitely what we're gonna feel like by the end of the expansion is about Cataclysm numbers, which I really liked Cataclysm numbers. I was actually happiest with Cataclysm numbers. So it seems like I can expect to be hitting for 20Ks as like a good hit again. So achievement. Oops. Oh, that's cool. You can't jump off this. Your character miraculously leaps back onto the edge. I like it. It's fancy. Now I'm like tempted to see if I can fall. Yeah, I guess not. Guess it can't happen. Oh, it actually says climb the chains. That is the next goal. I didn't read this yet. Let's see. Oh, so I do in fact have to climb this chain now. But it won't let me climb it because it's not solid. Yeah, I wanted to see death too, I'm short. I was very disappointed. I wanted my character to totally die. Ah, happened again, see? Yeah, this chain is definitely like not I'm not doing it right. Oh, you can right click it. Facepalm, facepalm, facepalm. There's a right click option to climb the chain. Oops. Sitting here jumping off a cliff over and over. Yeah, I saw it now. Oh, Angry Orc, you're here. Awesome. Hi, Angry Orc. Yeah, I figured that clicking thing out just took a little while. I really have to say, Angry Orc, that since I started following you, my entire experience on Twitter has been like 99% more amusing. Well, Martin says, I knew Angry back in the day when he was... Well, Martin says, I knew Angry back in the day when he was only mildly irritated. Got some bro fisting going on in chat. That's awesome. This was a really cool quest chain. I really like that. It felt like really epic. Angry Orc loves you. Well, Martin. Oh, I did in fact do that already, Navo. So he is somewhere in my garrison. I just didn't talk to him yet, because I did that because I remembered Mardian's video. Awesome. Well, thank you for popping in, Angry Orc, and like, yeah, you're so awesome on Twitter. Every single time you do a tweet, I'm always like, oh, that's the best one. Oh, that's the best one. But yeah, thank you for coming. Glad you could drop by. Okay, here we go. More quests outside. Yeah, this questing experience, this seriously does feel like it's just some of the best questing experience yet in World of Warcraft. I'm really, really impressed by this. The thing it doesn't feel is it doesn't feel non-linear, despite the fact that they put in these bonus objectives. It still feels very linear, but so far the linearity feels actually good because it's a good linearity. The quests are very well designed. It feels very smooth. What I really liked is like that I'm running up the Citadel to go inside, and I didn't have to stay outside the Citadel a whole bunch to kill a bunch of things. It was a long enough stretch to get towards the Citadel that by the time I got up to Thrall, I just needed to kill one more thing, and then I could go inside and talk to Durotan, that kind of thing. The pacing's really, really well done this time. And usually in linear questing, the pacing is the issue, so. Yeah, I'm loving this garrison stuff too. It's just really cool. It feels good. Did we still have Frostwolf slaves just free? Oh, in the mines below. Okay. Okay, thanks for coming too, Navo. And I will keep that in mind if I'm ever actually on Alliance side for some reason. Wow, well this looks cool. Yeah, I know, for the Horde. Horde definitely does win in my book. Whoa! The lava shot me up into the air. That was so cool. I'm gonna have to do it again. That is awesome. Wow. This lava is the most impressive lava ever. Okay. Don't actually know where I'm going yet. Oh crud! My thing didn't work! My thing didn't work! Oh! Heroic leap just saved my life. That was scary. My goblin glider totally malfunctioned there, and like it hit the ground before I actually did anything. That was scary. Oh, yeah, I didn't actually... this isn't a pre-made character. This is Zadok, and he's my main. So I still have, you know, a ton of mounts, because I've been playing him for long enough, but I don't have all the really crazy ones that you got for free if you have the main. Cool stuff, though. Or wait, did it give me extra things? Because I don't remember ever getting this guy. Huh. Yeah, maybe it actually did give you extra things, doesn't it? Oh wow, that's weird. I didn't realize that. I've just been using the mounts that I already have and use all the time. Yeah, it looks like it actually did give you a bunch of extras. That is really cool. Wow, I'm gonna have to play with the mounts that I don't have yet. Thanks for letting me know that, I'm short. Yeah, apparently you do get them if you copy, so that's crazy. Wow. I mean, everything on my bars is stuff I already have, like life binders, handmade, and all of that, because I've been always using those, of course. Oh, I can buy all of them from the pet store? I didn't know that either. Oh, nice, nice. In test currency. Prices in test currency. That's wonderful. One sec. Sorry about that. Just to fix something. Mulverick. Find Mulverick. I love the super creative test item names too. Like, look at this thing. PH underscore Vinehood of the Deft. It's like PH underscore. Love this stuff. And all of the copied over, if you get a non-copied character, they're hilarious too. I really wonder if it still works, because I found a bug on live right now that you can actually get a blue-white checkered square shield at any time. If you're a warrior, you can actually just equip the blue-white checkered shield, which is really, really kind of crazy. Because, of course, that's usually the placeholder model display. If there isn't something to display, it'll just give you the blue-white checkered shield. Wonder if you can still do it. I forget how I was doing it, though. I have to try to remember. See if I can finish up this quest. I actually, unfortunately, have to leave to go to dinner. Yikes! Loud again. Yeah, I would think that PH would be in placeholder. I think that Martien is actually right on that one. I think it would mean placeholder at least. Phased wouldn't really make sense. As I was saying before the quest text interrupted me, I have to unfortunately end this stream in about 10 minutes to go out to dinner. I will be streaming this a ton more when I have time. Wasn't able to stream it these last couple of days because I was out in Colorado for a family trip, which was a lot of fun. Now I'm back, and Alpha seems relatively stable. Seems I figured out a way to stream it fairly stably. So I will be streaming it a ton more, but gonna probably be doing this quest and then calling it for now. Finishing this quest though. Yeah, I'm glad that you could come, Shorty. Not done yet, though. Just gonna make sure to try to finish this. Cause I gotta have some closure, you know, I gotta finish the quest. I'm gonna go eat. Everyone knows that finishing World of Warcraft quests is more important than food. It's common sense. Looks like I just need to head around this way. I can find it here. Everything being so, like, quest-tracked is actually kind of nice. It does get you looking at the mini-map an awful lot, though, which, you know, takes your eye away from the art of the actual game, which is a little bit funky feeling. I guess there's pros and cons to every change you make. Oh, so I'm supposed to kill the slave master, who someone else just killed, so I've got to wait for him to respawn real quick. Aw, that lava doesn't explode or hurt me. That's less exciting than I hoped it would be. Welcome back, Night Roar. I will be ending the stream, though, relatively shortly, once I finish this quest, because I gotta go to dinner. I will very, very, very likely be streaming tomorrow, as I don't have class at all, so. Yeah, he's dead before he could even do the fancy thing. Oh, no, here it is. But that died pretty fast. Turn this quest. Well, I will certainly be putting this one up on YouTube, and you can always check out all video recordings of past broadcasts right here on Twitch. So even if you miss part of it, you can always watch. I love that Twitch does all the recording stuff. It's really wonderful. Huh. After using my belt, and it's on cooldown, if I click it again, it goes, "You cannot drink any more yet," because it's actually become an exact replica of the swiftness potion, the speed potion. That is so funny. Because it's identical now to the alchemy potion that makes you run faster. That's so amusing.
Be safe.
Cage unlocked, ready for turn-in. Oh, that would be really fun to stream something together while Martien. I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that would be really fun to do. Oh, cool. So what just happened there is that I saved him, and then he joins my garrison, so now he's someone I'm going to be seeing more of. I really, really like that in these quests, that you have a memorable quest experience, you go in, you, like, save a guy, and instead of it just being, "Oh yeah, thanks," he offers his service to you, and he becomes, like, you know, part of your garrison army. So this is really exciting stuff. Anyway, I will be calling the stream for now, because I have to leave for dinner. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, almost certainly, unless something goes, like, terribly wrong and screws it up. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Pick up basically right from where we left off here. Really thank you all for coming. I really, really appreciate it. It's always, you know, wonderful to do these streams. I'm so happy to be in World of Warcraft Alpha so that I can be streaming this content because it's, you know, stuff I'm so passionate about. So thank you again so much for coming. For the Forsaken, for the Horde, battle on, and I will see you all next time. So for now, take care, and thank you again.